Hey, and welcome to another episode of Motors and Meats. Just wanted to take you for a little drive down the road. Oh, look at this. Ah, stupid cats. I have to get the spot cleaner out. Thirsty Louie. Hey, Louie. So I use this quick detailer with a microfiber cloth, and that seems to do a good job with keeping the cat filth off the car. These sort of things happen when you have 4 cats. Ooh, gross. That's better. Another spot that they like to get on is here on the ducktail. And like, this is like the warmest spot in the world, I guess. Oh, they missed the ducktail this time. So today we just want to talk about the practicality of using a 911 as a daily driver. I use this thing to go pick the boys up and drop them off at school. I go on a grocery run. I do all of my errands. I drive around town, and this is my car right here. So in 2 years, I've put 30,000 miles on this thing. So it's definitely a daily driver. And this is my first drive out this morning, so we'll get a good cold start. You guys saw my gravel road, so you know that it's impossible to keep this thing perfectly clean all the time. If I'm going out to a car show or Cars and Coffee, or basically anytime I've just cleaned the car, I go in first gear at like 5 miles an hour all the way down just to not kick up any dust. But it's worth it. I got this cool new red tachometer faceplate, got it from Auto Amateur, and you can customize those on his website. And this one I've got is just all red. I'm gonna have to modify it myself though, I think, because I did not get it with an actual red line marker. So the very first time I did a hard pull with this new tach face on here, I bounced it right off the rev limiter. It was hilarious. Mississippi is freaking awesome. I don't know if you guys saw in the news where Porsche and Audi are both going to be in Formula One starting in 2026. There's been rumors out that Porsche is pairing up with Red Bull, so of course I had to represent. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited that Max Verstappen won last year. Oh, slow cars. Yay, slow cars are turning. To get some ribs so I can cook those for dinner tonight. And you know, I took the long way around. Why? Well, I mean, it's fun. I'm driving a Porsche. Why wouldn't I take the long way around? But no, second, I've got the Colorado trip coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday, actually. So yeah, 13 days till I leave. And I want to do an oil change before I go on that trip, because I'm going to go for like 4,000 miles. But I've only been 1,800 miles on this oil right now. So I want to, you know, get my money's worth. So it's always going to be the long way around for a while. So I came to the least likely grocery store to have the ribs I'm looking for, because what better way to burn through oil that you need to spend than to go to several grocery stores. news is we still have to go somewhere else because all they have is frozen Famous Dave's rib rub, Country Bob seasoning salt, or should we use Meaty Michael's homemade rib rub? I think we're gonna go that route. So after only 2 stops, we already have the ribs, so I guess that's good enough. But I can't go out on a meat run without going by my favorite place, the little butcher shop. So let's head there now and pick up some sausage or chicken or something just for the fun of it. Key on the left. Mississippi gets a bad rap for being, you know, poverty stricken or having no class. I mean, it's not for nothing. I mean, hello neighbor, good times. But that's not all that Mississippi has. In fact, Mississippi has one of your favorite football players ever. So tell me what letter is on this giant cage. An F if you didn't see it. That's Brett Favre's place. So if you think only Hillbilly Bob is my neighbor, you're wrong. So we're doing a pretty good job of putting the miles on the oil that we need to get rid of before the road trip to Colorado. And if you want to see more about that whenever the time comes, be sure and subscribe so that you don't miss it. Take a look at this map. Here's where my house is. Here's where the school is that I'm going to get my boys. Here's where the grocery stores are that I stopped at in between. Would it have made more sense to go from point A to point B directly? Sure, but not today. Not today, because we've got to burn this oil. Whenever I was a teenager, I used to always try to jump one of the hills on this road. Check this out. Not this one, but get ready for it. Here it comes. My Ford Escort from 1988 never could quite accomplish the feat. But every time we would go over that hill with my friend Ben in his 90s model Chevrolet Beretta with a V6, ooh, man, it felt like so much. We would hit it and the tires would just squeal as they got light going over the hill. It was so much freaking fun. Side note, to Ben's mother, Miss Sue, if you're watching this, none of that really happened. No, that's totally made up. The bad part about a back road blast is you never know when you're going to get stuck behind a freaking concrete truck. Come on, let's go! But every concrete truck has its destination. What's happening, Tommy? Glad to see you out and about today. It's a beautiful day. Why wouldn't we be out driving? Well, one day I'm going to learn how to check Google, because I always forget that my favorite meat shop in all the world is closed on Wednesdays. Until next time, Little Butcher Shop. I'm a moron. But my kids love it when I do that. Speaking of the kids, I got finished with my rib run just I don't know, maybe an hour earlier than I thought I would. So I'm gonna bring it home and go and put everything on the grill, and then I'm gonna go get the boys. What's up, Ralph? Today's Ralph's second birthday. Happy May the 4th. We made that birthday up. We think it's somewhere in there. But, you know, it either had to be May the 4th be with you because we're super Star Wars nerds, or it had to be Cinco de Mayo, and Star Wars nerddom won out. Meat. Firing up the Oklahoma Joe's Bronco today. Say hello to Louie. What's up, Louie? Live a little dog's the only way to stay sane. Well, I thought they seemed heavy. I did not know I just bought 3 racks of ribs. I thought I was only buying 2. So now I don't feel bad at all for St. Louis cutting them. That always just kind of hurts my heart because it's like I'm cutting off meat to throw away. But to get only the best meat, that's what you do. So here we go. We're gonna find the ends of those bones. I'm gonna cut those off right through there. 1 St. Louis rack, let's do the rest. How was school today?
Horrible.
Why was it horrible?
Because it is.
It's not horrible.
Yes,
Tell me
it
one
is.
good thing about school today. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat these ribs. So let's cut one of these out real quick here. That's good stuff. Ooh. Holy cow. Look at that. Yes. I guess that's how you end a day. My belly is full of barbecue. Like and subscribe if you will, and we'll see you next time.